Hello, everybody, and welcome back to another Geoguessr experience. We are playing U.S. cities with a population higher than 150,000, and I will give you full disclosure. I know absolutely no cities on this list. Obviously, I can make some guesses as to what cities those will be, but I have no idea what cities are going to be listed in here. It feels West Coast. We have a lack of front plates. We have a white plate in the back, and that has a front white plate. I did see Jack in the Box. The city of Corona. The Circle City. For some reason, I think is California. I have no idea where we are. No idea where we are. It's the white plates that I think are doing it for me. And the fact that there's a Jack in the Box. Actually, I don't think Jack in the Box matters that much, does it? But we know we're in the city of Corona. We know there's front plates. And we know their license plate, but that's not a front and that's not a front. And we're not seeing anything else that's helpful. God knows we're not going to find anything that's fucking helpful. A 951, never heard of it. Calbri, no idea. Why can't we ever find helpful clues immediately? We know it's the city of Corona. I have no idea where the city of Corona is. I don't know the 951 area code. And of course, it's going to be blocked out. Not useful. Not useful. But how many front plate? So it has to have front plates. What the fuck? It feels like Southern Cali. If it's Cali, here's Corona. Damn. Return to start. We are Park Ridge and Maine. I don't know where Maine is. West, Maine, Park Ridge, Grand, Kendall, Francis, Rancho, Mission, Ontario, Foothill. It's probably further north. Ends up being north of the Cali Expressway. Here's Park Ridge. Here was the town, Main Street. We ended up just guessing the wrong spot. Why is it that I'm struggling with California lately? I don't get it. That has green on it. That looks like it's the Oregon plate. None of those do. Can't really see it there. And obviously we're in residential hell, so we already hate ourselves. We do have truck. Is not helpful. But this truck, white plate. Again, I don't think I see the Oregon tree there. So was that first plate we saw just a fluke? Come on, there was something up here. Meadows doesn't fucking help us. Awesome. School crossing, which means there's got to be a school nearby. Maybe we'll be able to see a state flag. A.H. Meadows Elementary. No state flag from what I can tell. We have a U.S. flag over here. Central Baptist Church, right across from a school. And we have the Meadows Elementary. Again, another location with really no good information. We have front plates. We have rear plates, which every place has a rear plate. We haven't seen a single sign that is like a state road sign. We haven't seen an interstate sign. We haven't even been able to leave residential area, although there is a light right here. 14th Street, white plate, Rigsby, Woodlawns of Plano? I guess we're in a town called Plano? What is this place? I know I'm not doing great in the United States lately, but I'm also not seeing anything that's actually useful. White blurry plates, what a surprise. There's a million of those. Phone numbers, not helpful. We finally made it to like a main road, but we're not seeing state road signs. We're not seeing interstate signs. We know it's a place called Plano, but I've never heard of a town called Plano before. And it's got to be a city that has a decently sized population. Where the fuck would Plano be? Because clearly I'm missing something. I don't know what to tell you. I have no idea what to tell you. It's not Colorado, obviously. Texas? I wouldn't be surprised if it's another fucking California. But we saw white plates, and that's it. In 3 minutes, we found nothing. It ends up being north of Dallas. We got a lucky state guess. And even then, I've never heard of Plano before. And yeah, we missed everything major. If we would have kept going west, we would have hit 75. We just took a weird way. Never heard of Plano before. In my life, never heard of Plano before. I know I'm not good at recognizing cities, but I would expect to see something that would be helpful. But we're not finding anything that's helpful. Another Oregon plate. And then here's one more. So maybe it's Oregon. Maybe. We have a Starbucks, doesn't help us. Riverbend Park, downtown, Amazon Park. Is Amazon in Oregon? Maybe they are. Maybe they are. I would like to find something that says like Portland or another major city in Oregon. I don't really know. Emerald Express, Eugene Station. Awesome. So totally helpful. So totally helpful. Why can we never find anything that ends up being helpful? I swear it's like a fucking curse. It has to be. We found 2 Oregon plates? I guess? Salem? Eugene? Bend? I don't think this is Portland. It doesn't feel like a major city. Watch it not even be fucking Oregon. There's a third Oregon. It has to be Oregon. If this isn't Oregon, I want to go here and redo their coverage because it's fucking bait location after bait location. But how are we unable to find street signs? How are we unable to find any Oregon Pacific? The bus. All right, tell me how this is fucking useful. A service of Lane Transit District. Is that useful? I've never heard of that. An independent is Oregon. Awesome. We already knew it was Oregon. How are we supposed to figure out where the fuck we are here? Not only are we having buses that don't tell us the fucking city name, but we can't even find fucking road numbers that tell us the city name. None of these businesses tell us the city name. How? How are we supposed to do something with this? Are we just supposed to memorize fucking city names? That was an ambulance. Ambulances always have the fucking name on the side. Always. I guarantee this one doesn't. It says Eugene. Thank fucking God that we found something. Watch it not even be Eugene. We don't even have time to fucking pinpoint. We are on East 13th. Here's West, here's East 13th Ave. I don't know. The other one doesn't fucking exist apparently. Ends up being 718 yards to our east over on Alder Street. We needed to find literally an ambulance that had the town name on it. I don't get it. University of Oregon was literally right fucking here. How are we missing all of these fucking important things? I know we go the wrong way every fucking time, but how are we fucking it up so bad? We're in New York. We have fucking New York license plates. Feels like it's Brooklyn. What did this say? Paid training doesn't fucking matter. Access to ride doesn't fucking matter. We are on Nostrand and Herkimer. Neither of these places I've heard before, but this is definitely Long Island, Brooklyn, New York area. That is Sheep's Head Bay. Never heard of Sheep's Head Bay before. Nostrand and Fulton. Bertles Records. Best pizza in Brooklyn, so I guess we start looking. I don't see the city skyline anywhere. I guess we start looking for Nostrand and what was the other fucking? Hoiksher, whatever. Herkimer. Nostrand and Herkimer, somewhere in Brooklyn. Fulton, Levette, Deckham, Smith, Atlantic, Bergen, Joliman, Hicks, Myrtle, Navy, Flushing, Bedford, Skillman, Spencer, Walworth, what? Classen, Clifton, Gates, Quincy, Lexington, Grand, Cambridge, St. James, Cumberland, Oxford, Hanson, Atlantic, Pacific, 6th, Prospect Park, Sterling, St. John's, Lincoln, Berkeley, President, Sackett, Butler, Baltic, 3rd, 4th, Wyckoff, Warren, Dean, Bond, Hoyt. We know we're in the right spot, and we still can't find the correct street. I fucking hate it here. Halsey, Malcolm, Decker, Patcham, Stuyvesant, Utica, Atlantic, Michael Griffith, Dean, Bergen, St. Mark's, Prospect, Eastern Parkway, Albany, President, Carroll, Crown, Montgomery, Empire, Leffers, Maple, Rutland, Kingston, Brooklyn, New York. How am I this bad at finding things? I don't fucking get it. I don't fucking get it. We're in the right fucking area. We know it has to be Brooklyn. Can't find 2 street names. Can't do it. How fucking small are these street signs gonna be? Woodbine, Putnam, Jefferson, it doesn't fucking exist. They don't fucking exist. How? How did we not fucking see this? How the fuck did we miss this? Seriously. I don't fucking get it. I don't fucking get it. I fucking hate this game sometimes. It doesn't make sense. It doesn't make any fucking sense. Skidmore. I don't fucking know where Skidmore is. I fucking hate this, man. University of Oregon. It says Portland. Watch it not be fucking Portland. Is there a sub-district? A suburb called Skidmore? I don't see it. So probably fucking not. September, walkandrun.org, whatever the fuck that means. We have a fucking flower. Great. We have Northwest Nido Parkway. I don't even know why I would even... I don't know. Fucking get it. We found it. All right. And then... Yeah. Awesome. Cool. Southwest Pine and Southwest First. Northwest. So we have to keep going south. Southwest Murray, Southwest Columbus, Southwest 20th, Southwest Jefferson, Southwest First, somewhere in here's Southwest Pine. When we return to start, we are west on Pine. Guys, I fucking hate it. I hate it. We recognized Brooklyn because of I've been to Brooklyn too many times. Everything else we struggled with. That obviously we got a 5K on, because I don't know how we were able to actually find a street name for once. How the fuck? I fucking hate this. Fucking hate this. Nobody and Chicago both getting a perfect score. Chicago doing it faster, 5 minutes 23 seconds, compared to nobody at 7 minutes and 6 seconds. Screenshot the World in third at 24,998, 13:12. Rumi at 24,993. I don't fucking get it, man. Sean Kim in fifth at 24,764. Taurus in sixth at 24,745. Clearly, I missed something in nearly every fucking location. Scribbles in seventh at 24,476. Tresman in eighth at 24,436. EC in ninth at 24,316. 10th, 23,041. Spark coming in 11th at 22,936. Skytune in 12th, 21,186. Spongy in 13th, 20,686. Bo in 14th at 19,664. Ionica Messery in 15th, 11,8. And Sawal in 16th at 4,085. I don't know. Obviously, we saw things. We saw the town name of Plano. Never heard of Plano before. California one, we got kind of, but we guessed the wrong spot of it. That first Oregon location, fuck that first Oregon location. We found it literally as time was expiring. But that Texas location, fuck that Texas location. Had to be Brooklyn here. And then everything else, you all know how much I fucking despise some of these fucking locations. I don't get it. I really don't get it. How are we unable to find any clues in California? How? We can't find clues anywhere. I feel like even if we had all the time in the world to do this, we still wouldn't have gotten a perfect score. Because I can't find fucking street names. I can never find street names on a map. We got really lucky with that second Oregon location, but we couldn't find street names in the first location, second location, third location, or fourth location. Couldn't find them. No matter where we looked, how we looked, we just couldn't find the fucking street names. Fuck street names. Fuck street names. That's going to be where we call it for the day. There's been a lot of interesting things going on in the world of Geoguessr. If you guys didn't know, the GeoTips website now has its own Discord. We are no longer affiliated with the Geoguessr Pro community. You will be able to find a link to the new Discord in the description below if you wanted to come by and say hello. But until next time, guys, enjoy the rest of your day, and bye-bye.